Behold the tools of creation.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another devlog. So basically, this has been a year since my last devlog, but over the year I thought that I should kind of change up the game a bit. So the reason being, so for Obstruction I wanted to make it multiplayer because I don't want to do like any non-log coding for the AI or for the opponent, for the enemies, and I wanted to make it feel more like you're facing like a worthy opponent and you want to it's like a better feel for the game. That's what I think. And plus I just wanted to make it more like Hearthstone, like as you've seen with the other videos on my channel. I've been posting a few videos on Hearthstone because that's one of my favorite games I like to play. So I figured that I would make a Hearthstone kind of game, but it's going to be a little bit different, and so that it'll be like feel like a new game, but also has a similar feel to Hearthstone. So what I've done is that I've taken Obstruction, take some of its parts, and put it into and made a new project so that it'll be able to do multiplayer. So I found this tutorial online by MS Farzan, and he did the tutorial on how to make an online game. So, but for his tutorial, he included like a battlefield similar to Hearthstone with the minions, where it would attack other minions and or attack the opponent's face. So, but rather than that, I've changed it a bit. So the game is basically mostly spells. So once you play the card, put it in the playing area, if we just use up that card, there's going to be no cards on the field as for the moment. So that it's better, easier for me to code, and basically like, and not like more from Hearthstone. I'm trying to like avoid making it very similar to make it like Hearthstone. I am avoiding to make it like Hearthstone. I'm just making it like very similar to it, but it's going to have the same thing as Obstruction. So this new game now is going to be called Fusara Duelists, and it will be taking up some of the characters that I've done, have used. So one of them is right here. His name is Kronos. Is one of the 4 classes or 4 heroes that I'm going to be using. If you remember from my Droidal Escape video, where I made a video game for the Bracky's Game Jam. One of the characters, his name is Kronos. Another one from that video is Separana. The 2 other ones that I'll be using is going to be Obstruction, which is my avatar, and Ilya, who's another another hero from the who's with Kronos, Ilya, Kronos, Separana, and Obstruction. So those 4 are going to be like the classes similar to Hearthstone. Again, trying to make it like Hearthstone, but at the same time not really. So one of them is Kronos here. I haven't done any of the other classes yet. I just want to show you guys like what I've done, the starting part of what I've done. So all these are one background, red and blue area. So these are from like the tutorial stuff. So yeah, all these are from the tutorial. Besides the stats, these stats are from the Obstruction game. So I just implemented here. I just did the codes for the player stats and make it so that you're able to do it as a multiplayer. So for multiplayer, I'm using a thing called Mirror. So that's what you see in network identity, network transform. Each one of these has one of those. So this one, all these things are like has this network thing, so that once you click the button to join a game, then it would pop up and you can start doing the game. So another thing that I've added from Obstruction is the cards. So you'll remember some of these cards: Sword Strike, Armor Up, and Quad Strike. I think I changed the name for Quad Strike. I think it was called Tri Strike before, but I added so that and some of the scripts are still the same here, like card info and card text. These are from the other game, from Obstruction. And so then here you have, yeah, so it was called like a Tri spell before, but I changed it to Quad Strike because it'll do the 4, which is increase attack, increase armor, deal damage, and draw cards. So dealing damage and attacking this is the same thing from Obstruction. You attack, it's affected by armor, but if you deal damage, it's not affected by armor. It goes straight through the armor and attack, destroy the health directly. So if we go, so we're going to test it right now. So as I said, the game is multiplayer, but right now I have only one player, you might be thinking. So how I do it is that I'll go over here, do build and run. So I'll have another window open and do that. So I have host, server, client, and then client. So for the first one, or say this one, I'll click host. And then for the second one, the second player, I'll click client and it'll go to the local host. So I'll do that. So right here, when I click it, it's the host, start. So you'll see the different cards over here. I did not add like a zoom in yet, so it's going to be kind of hard to like read it. So this is the Sword Strike and all the other stuff. So you would start with well, it was supposed to be 20 health. I forgot to change that. That's the, well, actually here. So it's 20 health, 15 armor when you start up a game, and the client server, the guest, would always start first, and the host would go second. So as you see right here, they got one out of 1 man. So if we go and run this, so I was just running this. So the game is going to run it. I would be showing you guys how it works, but you won't be seeing from the host perspective. So you'll see on your screen that me moving the cards, which I like. So it will show you that I'm dragging the cards, where is it going, but really it's just like the gray area. That's the area where you're supposed to drag the cards. If you go either in your opponent's area or in your hand area, like drag the cards there, then it would just return back to its like spots. So that's that. It's gonna be taking a while for it to build. Okay, so I'll do that later at a later date. Yeah, it kind of sucks that how like I did a lot for Obstruction, like the character model and like how it's like doing attack. I even added like a lot more card mechanics on there. I was planning to do that a whole lot earlier in the year, but I really got busy, so I really didn't have a chance to do a devlog on that. So yeah, it really sucks that I can't. I might show you guys like in a future video, like on Obstruction, but right now I think Fusara Duelists is going to be the main card game that I'm going to be working on right now. Probably won't work on the other classes with Leo, Separana, and Ilya. And yeah. Oh yeah, and then after that, I'm going to be working on a deck editor, kind of similar to Obstruction, but with the different classes. So it would show you guys the like different cards that each class has, and one of these cards is Chronos right here. This one's called Fast Forward. So Chronos, like based on his name, is about time. So he's like a time kind of hero. So his one of his abilities is Fast Forward, and this fast forwards the turn or the game 3 turns later. So if both players have 1 mana and you play this card, it'll fast forward 3 turns later. So the opponent would have 4 mana and you will have 4 mana. So that's how that works. Other things I'm going to be adding is secrets. Similar to Hearthstone, secrets are triggered during the opponent's turn when they do something, whether it's playing a card, attacking, dealing damage, playing a specific card, and things like that. So each of these spells, if I go over here, each of these spells have a specific card type. So you have weapons, abilities, actions, items, secrets, and field. So one of the cards, so for field, that's the only time I'm going to implement this minion type kind of card. So it would like stay on the board and have a global effect during the game. Secrets, I already said that. Items, it's similar to action, but for items you can only play, I'm thinking of having you only play 1 item per turn, just to make it like separate from actions. Action cards, they're just normal spell cards. Ability cards, they're just like action, but they're only class exclusive action cards. So like for fast forward, it's an ability card. And then weapon cards, they're going to be used so that when you start a turn, you would gain a specific attack. So a weapon would have at the start of your turn gain this much attack, and that's how a weapon would work. There's going to be items that affect this weapon. There's going to be a field that also affects the weapon, whether it's to destroy the weapon or shovel it back into the opponent's deck. So, and then another thing, the deck would be 2 separate decks. Each player is going to build their own deck before they go face head to head. I'm planning on like not doing it like a giant server, like with Hearthstone, to like store all your things. I think it's better for me to just have the player build the deck and then play with that deck. And if you're going to change it, you have to sign off with the server and then go back in. So that's that. So yeah, all these other ones are from the tutorial. You can check that out. His name is MS Farzan. That's the one. MS Farzan. He's the one that does that. So yeah, I pretty much took that tutorial, implemented here, removed the cards that go on the field. So it's just a drag and drop, and then it just goes from there. I added, and then as I said, I added the player stats. This is from Obstruction. So if you can recognize these little icons, these sprites, they're from Obstruction. And I add, and then during the making of this game, I added new card backs, card fronts. So you could have this like template kind of thing. So you can see it right there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I could check here with armor up. I think, yeah. All right. So yeah, it's just like a new kind of card front, make it look more like a little bit more modern, I would say, because like Hearthstone has a more rustic look. So I tried to go for a little more modern kind of look for there. Again, these cards are from Obstruction. They have similar identities, similar abilities of what they do. Armor up, gain 4 armor. Sword Strike does gain 1 attack. Yeah, 1 attack. And Quad Strike, it's going to be gain 1 attack, deal 1 damage, draw a card and gain 1 armor. I don't remember if I said this already, but this is from Tri-Strike. It was called Tri-Strike before. It was without the draw cards, but I figured to add the draw cards in there. I'm going to be adding more cards in the future, as well as the classes. I already said that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So again, I'm going to be using Mirror and for this multiplayer game, and I think that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more of these devlogs. I'm hoping to get this running up again. I really hope so. So subscribe if you haven't already, and go check out all the videos I've done this channel, because I really haven't done much in this channel anyways, so it would be nice if you guys check that out. And yeah, I really hope I do like more on this game. I really think it has like a good potential, has a lot of potential. And yeah, see you guys later. See you guys.